We've got a big problem in the silver market right now. It's been a painful week. What's causing the major drawdown we had this week in the price of silver? I'm going to give you the reasons. But is there a solution to this problem? And is the solution even bigger than the problem, which would translate into higher prices for our friend silver? This video is all about silver, and it's all about you. Let's get started right now. Being an investor in silver, it feels like you're the punching bag down at the local boxing gym. Somebody comes and beats you up for a little bit, you get a little rest, you think things are okay, and then the next person shows up to beat you up again. And that's exactly what happened this week with the price of silver. We started out at $21 per ounce, and there was some optimism. Things were feeling a little better. Well, here we are 5 days later, $19 per ounce, down 10% in the last 5 days. The mining stocks aren't faring much better. Now look, when you come to Ron's Basement, I'm not going to beat you up. I'm going to treat you like the royalty that you are. Seriously, I'm honored that you joined me. I know your time is precious. Thanks for being here. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, turn on the bell notifications, leave a comment in the comment section below, and don't forget you can share this video with anyone you like. Who or what is our enemy here? What is causing the price of silver to get beat up so severely this week? We've actually got two enemies we're fighting. Number one, the US dollar currently is very strong. 108 is the DXY index. That's not an all-time high, but it's pretty darn close. When you look back 5 years, 20 years, the DXY index, the value of the dollar, is higher than it's been at almost any other period in recent history. That makes all the precious metals less expensive, including silver. Now, you got to realize the DXY measures the dollar against the euro and the yen, essentially, two other even crappier currencies. In the big picture, the value of the dollar continues to be diluted, continues to deteriorate, and in the long run, that will be reflected in higher silver prices. But who is our other enemy? Don't forget, we have two enemies. Our second enemy is the recession. Now look, we really shouldn't have to worry about that, right? Because according to Jerome, Powell, and Janet Yellen, we're not in a recession. We're in a transition, so we don't have to worry. The economy's gonna be fine. That's the one point that really does worry me, because I do believe that the world is in a recession. However, let's talk about the solution. And that solution could overwhelm even recessionary issues, even a strong dollar, and that's demand for silver. We are seeing record levels of demand from the solar panel industry. Almost 150 million ounces are going to be needed next year just to make solar panels. We're seeing record demand for silver from the automotive industry. Have you heard about the fact that they're making a lot of electric cars? Sure we have, right? And something very important on those 2 points, both of those sectors, solar, automotive, and electronics, I forgot to mention that one, all three of those are growing. I was listening to Keith Neumeyer talk about this. He's like the king of silver and a highly respected person in this industry. He brought up the fact that, hey, we're only producing 850 million ounces of silver per year. We've got huge demand from solar, huge demand from automotive electric cars, and huge demand from electronics in general. And all of that demand is growing while mine output, the amount of silver being mined out of the ground, is decreasing. It actually decreased by like 9%. The mine production decreased by 9% between 2016 and 2021. I don't have an electric lawnmower, and I got to get out and cut the grass this morning. That's why this yellow helmet's here. If I don't cut the grass, my wife is going to kick my ass. But I wanted to get this video out before I did that. This is my Cub Cadet helmet that I wear. My neighbors get a big kick out of that when I'm riding around on my yellow Cub Cadet lawn tractor. However, I just want to share with you, this actually was made for my secretary 20 years ago. She got a brand new Cub Cadet. I got this helmet. I had my dad paint it and write the Cub Cadet on there. When she passed away about 2 years ago, her husband called me and said, I've got something for you. And I went over there and he gave me the helmet. And then I got a Cub Cadet lawn tractor. Anyway, I digress. You don't want to hear about that. You want to hear about more demand for silver, and I'm going to make a separate video on this subject, but this is huge. This is really huge. India is set to import a record amount of silver this year from investor demand alone, okay? This is something big, big, big that nobody's talking about. 8,000 tons. I saw somebody say it's like a third of the world's silver production. The Indian population is hungry for silver. I need more Indian people to be here on my channel. It's a very small minority. You're welcome with everybody else here in Ron's Basement. Now, the outlook for silver, the demand picture, despite a strong dollar, despite a recession, the demand scenario will overwhelm the supply in the coming years. That is my opinion. I don't have a crystal ball, but to me, it's pretty crystal clear. I'll be here with you through it all, good or bad. You're always welcome in Ron's Basement. I hope you decide to come back. And until next time, there's only one you be well.